Yep.
Okay, no way.
This first clip, uploaded by a user going by the alias Wolfhound227 and shared on the popular r/Ghosts subreddit, is the kind of video that can send chills straight down your spine. In the post, the uploader explains, "I went down into the basement of a church on my site and did some investigating there. I heard footsteps right above me, moving in the direction of the altar. That was a fun night. Let's take a look at what happened." In the footage, you can clearly hear it. Strange, deliberate footsteps echoing from the floor above.
You'll hear it again. Yep. Yep.
Directly over the uploader's head. The sounds are unmistakable, yet completely unexplained. No one else is seen, and no reasonable cause is given. Why did the footsteps occur? Who, or what, was walking above him? We don't have any definitive answers. Because the footage is so vague and mysterious, it's unlikely we'll ever know what truly happened in that church basement. All we can hope is that the next time this Reddit user decides to investigate a place like this, he takes every safety precaution possible. A TikTok user named Danny Ramirez uploaded the video you're about to see. And it starts off in a pretty ordinary way. Danny is casually filming the forest near his home. Nothing unusual, just a calm evening and the quiet rustle of trees. But within moments, we learn exactly why Danny was so fixated on the woods that night. Turn up your volume and listen closely. The sounds echoing from deep within the forest are enough to make anyone's blood run cold.
What the absolute heck is it?
They're loud, unsettling, and unlike anything Danny, or most viewers, had ever heard before. Whatever is making those noises seems enormous, powerful, and far from friendly. It's no surprise Danny was visibly shaken. Could it have been Bigfoot? Was it some unknown creature? Or maybe a pack of wolves? There's no definitive answer, but one thing's for sure. The audio alone is enough to leave you thinking about it long after the video ends. In this video uploaded by the Paranormies, the team sets out to investigate an incredibly eerie house, one that ultimately became one of their most disturbing explorations to date. But before diving into the investigation itself, it's important to understand the chilling history behind the property. Back in November 1986, a massive snowstorm struck Winnipeg, trapping a man and a woman inside their home. During the storm, the young woman fell seriously ill with an undiagnosed condition. Her health rapidly deteriorated, and despite the man's attempts to help by giving her medication, she tragically passed away in bed a few days later. What terrified the man most, however, was what happened before her death. While she lay bedridden and unable to move, he began hearing her voice echoing through different parts of the house, along with the sound of footsteps. Knowing she hadn't left the bed, he was left with a horrifying question. Who or what was he hearing? Now, fast forward to the Paranormies investigation. For the first several minutes, everything seems relatively uneventful. But around the 27-minute mark, the tone shifts dramatically.
You hear that? Paranormal! We are hearing...
It sounds like footsteps.
Sounds like footsteps. And right at that moment... It says paranormal. That's fucking footsteps. Right. That light's on.
That door's shut.
You didn't shut this door?
I didn't shut that door. That's what that noise was too. Was that on? Why does
No,
that look like somebody's sitting in your bed? Somebody was sitting in the bed.
Somebody was. This bed was completely made. No wrinkles in the bed or anything.
Somebody's sitting in this bed too. These beds were flat.
Ghostly footsteps echo through the house, accompanied by what sounds like an object being thrown somewhere nearby. Just 2 minutes later, the crew discovers that the door to one of the rooms has mysteriously locked itself, and strange indentations have appeared on the bed, as if someone, or something, had been sitting or lying there.
Mama.
Like a fever? No, that's way too high. No one could possibly have a fever that high. Hello? Oh.
Said you're dead.
What are you doing?
Said this is a fine line. Said go with it.
Oh, it feels like something's tugging on my shirt. He's up there. Who's up there? Yep. Let's go. I have my camera on it and the door fucking open.
The next moment is even more unsettling. A doll inside the room suddenly begins to move, its limbs shifting on their own. At the same time, scratching noises start coming from the direction of the door. A little over a minute later, the once locked door inexplicably unlocks and swings open. 10 minutes pass, and the investigators continue searching the house as quickly and cautiously as possible. But the activity is far from over.
Oh God. I don't like that.
You see anything?
Oh my God. Did you hear that?
I just heard that. There was another noise.
It came from underneath us where we're standing right now. Right from where underneath us.
From the basement, loud knocking sounds echo upward, and the team notices a Ouija board positioned downstairs moving entirely on its own. As they climb the stairs, the board begins to shift again, sliding across the surface without anyone touching it. Simultaneously, heavy footsteps and knocking noises can be heard coming from the kitchen above. Only a couple of minutes later, another chilling event takes place.
Wait, what is that?
Am I?
That came from the basement. I'm going downstairs.
When they return to the basement, something is suddenly thrown down the staircase, followed by another unexplained noise echoing from deeper inside the room. Moments later, the Ovilus device displays a message. "I will flash the lights." The lights begin flickering on and off repeatedly, just as the device predicted.
Okay, no way.
So, what do you think? Is this house truly haunted by the spirit of the woman from 1986? Or perhaps something even darker? If the paranormies ever choose to return, they may want to proceed with extreme caution. These first two videos come from a TikTok user named Malnus Mason, who has recently been experiencing some deeply unsettling occurrences in the comfort of his own home. The first video appears to be footage from a home security camera. At first, everything seems normal as we watch Malnus casually walking past the camera, disappearing from view within seconds. He explains that he filmed for 11 hours before finally capturing anything unusual. But when he did, the results were downright chilling. Take a look.
I filmed for 11 hours before anything happened. Look at the lights on the table.
Malnus later mentioned that he didn't even notice the strange occurrence at the time, as shown by the quick, nonchalant shots of him moving around near the end of the clip. The second video follows a similar pattern. Malnus attempts to prove to his audience that his house is haunted by leaving a camera running for an extended period. We see him going about his tasks in one of the rooms when, suddenly, something inexplicable happens. An event that leaves the footage eerily disturbing.
I often have nausea, headaches, and stomach aches, and at the same time I freeze a lot. The ghost has followed me all my life. However, it has started to scare me more and more, especially when I live alone.
Since experiencing these occurrences, Malnus says he has been plagued by a persistent sense of nausea and unease. One can only hope that the house he's living in isn't hiding some deep, dark presence that he won't be able to escape. A YouTube channel called Fourth Wall recently featured a ghost hunter exploring Mount Benton in Japan. In the past, the area was home to abandoned buildings rumored to be perfect for capturing ghostly apparitions on camera. Today, Mount Benton is a well-maintained tourist destination. But local legends suggest that spirits still appear at night. The following video was recorded by someone brave enough to venture there after dark, to document potential paranormal activity. About 1 minute into the footage, it becomes clear just how haunted this place might truly be. Watch as a series of terrifying sightings unfold, enough to make anyone think twice about visiting after sunset. All of these events occur in rapid succession. If the footage is genuine, it would suggest that Mount Benton is genuinely teeming with spirits and ghostly presences. Whether these entities are benign or malevolent remains a mystery. One thing is certain: anyone planning to visit the mountain in search of ghosts should proceed with caution,